Good morning, Mrs. Richards. Why do you have decided to organize this cycle of events dedicated to women in business?
I think it goes all the way back to, I started in my childhood with the good fortune of having parents who made no distinction at all between myself and my brother. So I trundled through the first 20 or 25 years of my working career believing that because we had equality in law, we had equality in terms of equal pay rights and equal opportunities, that women were therefore equal. And it was only after a friend of mine said to me, goodness, where have all the women gone at a senior level, that I suddenly realised that equality in law isn't sufficient. It's necessary, but it's not sufficient. And I realised that there were still a lot of things structurally not right within society and within businesses and organisations which were impeding the progress of women. So that was the starter for it, and that was probably 7 or 8 years ago I really started to get involved in it. But I'm quite data-led, so I started looking at what the evidence was and what the consequences were of having fewer women in leadership positions and at the top of organisations than their natural proportion in society. And actually, the business and the economic consequences are very large. We are less efficient as businesses, and we have a smaller economy than we would have if we really capitalised on the skills and the talents and the education of the 50% of our population that is female. So it's a pretty compelling argument, not just from a social justice point of view, but from a business and an economic point of view.
And why do you think women are important, in particular for asset management industry, where traditionally men are the real majority?
Men are very dominant in our industry. There are some fantastic examples of women in our industry in leadership positions, but there's a relatively small proportion, certainly substantially less than 20%, and on some statistics even less than 10%. The reason I think it's important is actually no different to the reason that it's important in business overall, which is we know that mixed teams, diverse teams with people with different backgrounds, different cultures, different education, different perspectives, different sexuality and different genders, mixed teams make better problem solvers. That's true in every situation under the sun, and it should be no different in investment decisions. So I think we would deliver better outcomes for our customers, for our clients, for our investors, if we had more women making those investment decisions in their portfolios. It's not saying women are better than men, it's saying that women and men together are better than either individually.
Thank you.